Welcome to the True Wealth Investors Real Estate Podcast. Creative investing strategies to help you build true wealth. I'm your host, Chad Harris. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you back. Another episode, True Wealth Investors Podcast, where we understand and recognize that we can grow our business through wholly serving other people. And it's not about convincing them to do something. It's not about getting them to help us grow our business. If we just serve more people, our business will naturally grow. And so I hope this channel is serving you. I hope the content here is helping you achieve your goals and think at a higher level so that you're not stuck in the rut of traditional financing, traditional real estate investing. If I have helped you, or if this channel has helped you in any way, please subscribe, leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, whatever is appropriate. Tell a friend, family member, other investor, share it with them. So I always hope to help more people, and I appreciate your help with that. So in serving more people, our topic for today is really how do we get the word out and how do we serve more people, especially with private lenders. And so one of the most profitable ways to fund our deals and be able to get amazing deals without using our own money is if we can raise money from a private lender. When we talk to a private lender, usually they don't know they can be a lender in real estate. And so this is a really new opportunity we're presenting to them. And one of the key things for us to use in that presentation is a credibility kit. And the way this relates to serving, the reason I started the episode talking about serving others is because every financial planner is telling their clients that they need to diversify, and they're giving them a breakdown of put this much money in the stock market, this much money in bonds or CDs or something with a fixed return. And because of that diversification, they're going to have a better return over time. Well, the financial planner doesn't give them the option of being a lender in real estate, but what we offer perfectly fits what that financial planner is telling them and actually gives them a better return than they can get with the financial planner. All right, so we can really serve them with the investments we offer, but we need to understand how to present to them so that they understand it, are open to it, recognize the opportunity. And one of the key aspects of that is a credibility kit, a short visual thing that we can use that displays our experience and our credibility and why our business is a good investment for them. So I hope you enjoy this discussion. If you want help with how to build a credibility kit, that's part of the private money course that I have and that I offer. It comes with 6 weeks of group coaching. It's called the Private Money Accelerator. And you can find more information about that at truewealthinvestors.com. We do the 6 weeks of group coaching 3 or 4 times a year. I'd love to work with you on that and see really the impact raising private money has in your business. All right. So enjoy the content. As always, till next week, keep building your dream life one door at a time.
So when you say credibility kit, you're not, are you talking about for like somebody new, an actual physical like PRK, like a new
No,
a new musical
sorry.
artist would have a PRK, right? And you know what I'm talking about.
So a credibility kit is when you meet with a private lender, there should be certain documents you have to present your company well, right? Your business well. And one of those that you have is called a credibility kit, and it's I'd have to look for an example on my computer, but it's a visual like resume of your business. That's all it is. You would create it.
Yeah, it's like a one sheet
Yep.
usually, and with links to any relevant information like press releases about you.
Yeah, your
or
business history. If you don't have business history or who you're working with, that gives you credibility. Either deals you've done or deals you're looking to do, like example deals. Um, so
it's
it
not something where you're gonna like state your income to them or something like that, right? It's not. Yeah.
right. No, no, no.
Okay.
It's not anything you would see on like a loan application.
Okay.
It's something that you can give somebody, and it is on one hand personal, but also it demonstrates your credibility. So, um, it shows what type of deals you have done or are looking to do. It shows your business history or the people you are working with that demonstrate experience.
I know that
So,
you have a tremendous amount of experience. So at this point, do you have any need of having an actual credibility sheet? Like,
no,
I mean, I can't imagine that you would, but
yeah, I was just explaining this. I just finished, so I do private money coaching a few times a year, and we just finished a group. It's been a crazy day. That was today at noon. And so I was explaining how when I started, I raised money from a whole bunch of people, right? I was just telling everybody, and um, because I bought all of my properties private money because I couldn't borrow money from a bank, and then I got good at it, and there really wasn't any reason to borrow money from a bank. But then at some point, I started restructuring, and I started like paying off some lenders, and so I went from maybe 18 lenders to I think right now we're at like eight that will, they've worked with me for years. They've received that monthly payment constantly for years. They get their tax 1099, they get their annual update. They don't need to see a credibility kit. They already know me, they know my business. So, for any new loans, it's pretty much just relational check in. What's going on? Here's the new deal. Here are the terms, and
so
they'll
is
let.
that something that would really be more beneficial once you get to like kind of that intermediate level? I'm imagining like you don't need it at your level, but as a new investor, I wouldn't really have much to put on it or nothing to put on it.
No,
I'm not sure what I would put on it. What would you put on
all
it if you
right,
never
gang.
invested you never bought a property for investing? What would you put on your credibility kit?
Perfect question. All right, let me look some up here.
Sorry.
No,
No,
thank you. I was going to ask the same thing.
yeah, I'm glad to. This is stuff I wouldn't have thought to put in this, but yeah, perfect. Credibility.
I've already, of course, got a Google AI opinion about it, but
All right, we got Berkeley. Okay. All right. So they are opening. Okay, so we'll jump through a few of these here. Okay, so the purpose of a credibility kit is to demonstrate credibility. All right, so it is always beneficial when you're meeting with a lender that you haven't met with before. The only reason it doesn't necessarily apply to me now is because I'm meeting with the same lenders over and over that continue to lend me money. Okay. If I was to go meet with a new lender, a new potential lender, and pitch to them, I would still use my credibility kit. All right.
okay.
So here's real quick one page. It's got picture of my family. Actually, my second oldest son didn't make the cut. I don't know where he was, but the picture is personal, right?
Mhm.
It's not professional. This is me and who I am. It has my contact information. It has a couple examples. These are kind of old, so the prices are off. But a couple example deals, and it's visual. They can see that, yeah, he fixes the houses up nice. You know, it has our mission, what we do. It has a quick bullet point summary. I give investment amounts, payments on time, and then why we're different. And you mention retirement accounts, because people using retirement accounts to lend you money is a gold mine. Okay, so that's one. All right, so that's one where I have experience. Here's a real similar one for Nick who didn't have experience. Okay, and you can see how he used mine as a template. He's got a real personal picture of he and his wife. He has his company name, Four Ducks Homes, which I love. I don't remember why I think he told me multiple times why he chose that as company name. I don't know, but it's really personal and unique. So he has down here like his business mission, and he has sample opportunities. So these would be some potential deals they could lend on. I think he was doing short-term rentals at the time in Knoxville and has me listed as a reference. Okay, real similar. And then here's one more. Jeremy's is actually 2 pages. So if I can find it. So on the front, it's real similar to the others we've seen, right? But he has references because he had not done a deal at that point, but he had work experience in real estate, just not as an investor. He has his mission statement here. I use my business to create wealth for people by helping them put their money to work in real estate. I thought that was awesome because it's focused on the lender. He's helping other people build wealth. And then a really cool thing on the back or the second page, let's see here, is he has like a diagram of me as the operating partner and you as the passive partner or lender. Here's how it works. I find the investment, then you fund it, and goes through, and then here's when we get our profit. And then he has an example opportunity. So his target house was going to have a loan amount of 80,000, purchase price of 65, ARV of 125. So I know I went through those super quickly, but hopefully that gives you just some examples of how you can use it even if you haven't done deals. Did that help, Kimberly?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Would I include like things like being part of GD RIA?
Yeah, of course.
Any other memberships or associations that I might be a part of?
If it's related, yeah. So like in your instance, you have so many years in property management experience. You have time in GD RIA as a member of GD RIA. And I would maybe they don't know what that is. So I would describe it as a network of other active, experienced real estate investors, something like that. If you've taken any courses, anything really that's relevant that helps give you credibility, I would include in there.
Okay.
But think of it, it should be more visual and bullet point than like a resume.
Right. I love the backside there, that example opportunity and matching
Yeah.
that up with that graphic. That's something really awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. I remember the first time he showed it to me, I was like, dang, why didn't I think of that? That's a really good idea.
Especially if you don't actually have any deals to show, at least you can show that you know how to do a deal.
Right.
or the
And
kind of deal that you and the kind of deal you're looking for, right?
right. And for most people that you're meeting with, it's a totally new idea to them. So they don't know how do you find the deal? When do I actually give you money, right? Am I just writing a check today? Are we closing with a title company? When do I get my interest? When do I get my money back? And so his diagram lays all that out. Your diagram would be a little different depending on what kind of deal you're doing, whether you're doing a flip or a buy and hold or whatever. So
Chad, question for you. How much money do you need to be required as a private money lender? Is there a certain amount?
nope, nope, doesn't. There's no set amount. So you could see on, Jeremy here, he was looking for 80,000. Nicholas on his, he had one which was like 100,000 and one that was 5,000. Because he was doing short-term rentals, if somebody wanted to loan him 5,000, he was going to use that for the furniture and like furnishings of the house. For me, when I started, anybody who wanted to lend me money, I would figure out a way to use it in my business. And now, it's gotten to bigger amounts, and it just a lot of people, when they first lend to you, they want like to dip their toe in the water and do a smaller amount. And then once they're comfortable, they'll do more and more. And the more deals and lenders you get, the more you don't want to get caught up in the like tediousness of smaller amounts. It becomes easier when you have bigger loans and fewer people. So, but that's a good question. It's if you're going to be the borrower, let's say, it's really up to you to say, I think my credibility kit, that example, I think it said 10,000 to 400,000 was my loan amount that I would take. So, and now it would be ratcheted up. So it'd probably be like 50,000 to 600,000, something like that.
Yeah, that's really great because I think that really helps clarify. Like you have to decide. It helps you decide what you're doing. Like,
Right. And it demonstrates that you are just not taking money from anybody, right? You're not a beggar on the street with a cup out. You're a real estate investor with a deal that is going to require money in these amounts. And so that's the opportunity you're presenting. We are adding new episodes every week, so make sure and subscribe and check out all of our content at truewealthinvestors.com.